children of all ages, Silver Jacobs and Rachel Ann Teeter, proudly brings to you Week 2 of SWF Aftershock. Okay, our first match of the evening was Mr. Who to take on Petey St. Croix.
Petey lost the match. Mr. Who won the match. And, well...
yeah, Mr. Who, he's like, I don't know what that dude's problem is. He's got like a few screws loose or something up here, I think. And I mean, what was up with your source?
Like, really? Are you serious?
Yeah, like that just made you look even more goofy. I mean, maybe that's what you was shooting for, but that match, like, Petey, I think should have won that match. I know, Petey, if you watching, you know I don't like you really, but I mean, I don't like Mr. Who even more than I like you, if that tells you anything.
Stop.
So, we think Petey should have won.
Yes.
I don't know what Petey's problem is. For some reason, Petey's just not winning no matches anymore. He calls himself the most impressive wrestler, like, alive at SWF.
Like a superstar or something?
And you have yet to win a match, Petey.
Since you split from
Lawrence and Chase-Z.
Exactly. When you quit ABA,
and I mean,
you started losing.
Chase-Z did play a big part. Chase-Z,
yeah.
I hope other people don't get mad at watch this, because I'm being truthful. I do respect a lot of the managers. My honest opinion, Chase-Z is one of the best managers I've ever seen.
I don't know Chase-Z, so.
That's my opinion. Chase-Z, you're awesome. Hope everything gets worked out and you come back soon, because I already miss you.
She does.
I say me. I miss you, Chase-Z.
Now,
best manager at SWF.
after the match, Petey got on the mic and started talking about, running his mouth, talking about blood, guts, and glory.
Which is
August the 17th. 2 weeks from...
Be there. You are not going to want to miss this big show. Blood, guts, and glory, the name tells you enough.
Exactly. So he gets on the mic, running his mouth about it, and he decides he wants to challenge someone
that he knows he can beat. So who does he challenge? Someone who's not a professional wrestler. He challenged Richard, a.k.a. Elmo.
Now, if any of you guys come to SWF or have seen the videos, you know Elmo is the ring announcer.
Not a wrestler.
Exactly. He's not been trained or anything.
And, to top it off, Petey had to trick Elmo into signing the contract by having someone come out there to tell Elmo that someone was wanting his autograph
in the back,
when it was actually the contract.
Now, the only reason why we know this is because
we was over at the table at the time.
What it was is
Elmo's autograph.
Exactly. They had the contract underneath another piece of paper, and Elmo thought that a fan wanted his autograph with all this talk about...
Yeah, because so many people love Elmo anyway.
Exactly. So, Elmo signed it not knowing there was a piece of paper over another piece of paper, so he just thought probably, they pulled pieces of paper or something.
Yeah.
And he just signed it. Turned out it was the contract. Tricked him into doing it.
I, for one, I think Elmo can beat him. He may not be a wrestler, but he's got smarts. And I am going to laugh my behind off at Petey when he loses to a non-wrestler. It's one thing getting beat by all the wrestlers, and now he's got to sink to the level to where he's wanting to face non-wrestlers.
Exactly.
And then when he gets beat, I'm going to laugh. Not only are you going to get beat by a non-wrestler, you're going to get beat by someone named Elmo that's from Sesame Street. You're going to be the laughing stock at SWF.
Let's tell them.
So just think about what you got yourself into.
Stipulations in this. If Petey loses, he is packing his bags, never to return to SWF unless
hit the road.
He wants to buy a ticket and sit there and watch.
He wants to watch some real wrestlers, like JPK Jones.
And if Elmo loses, Elmo has to quit being the ring announcer, everything, And the only
Was
way
it that he loses or that he doesn't participate?
if he loses, doesn't participate, doesn't show up, any of that.
I don't think if he loses.
No, he loses too.
Well,
I was listening. You weren't paying attention.
okay, y'all listen to her. If she's wrong, that's on her.
If it's wrong, it's on me.
I was too
But
jacked up.
he does not get to do the ring announcing, anything. He only gets to come to SWF if he buys a ticket.
He's not sitting beside me.
Elmo?
No, I'm talking about Petey. Elmo, you can sit beside him, I guess.
Alright, well,
Okay.
I think it's on to the third match.
Second match.
The second match, sorry.
Second match. One of our used to be favorites till tonight, Lex Victory. You all should know him. We came up with the whole team, Victory.
We were his #1 fans.
Yeah.
He even told us he loved us as fans. I mean, come on. He's
Okay.
his #1. I mean,
But he wanted to come out there, and if you know
run
us,
his mouth.
JPK Jones, my favorite wrestler. DJ Art, her favorite wrestler at SWF, that is.
Yes.
Not everywhere else. Mine's JP everywhere. I don't care if JP's at the show. You're still my favorite.
Well,
Okay.
anyways.
He comes out there
Running his
mouth saying that JP's not a real champion. That next generation just a little kids that shouldn't be tag team champions.
Exactly.
Which I agree with that part. I mean, I don't agree with the JP
that's
part.
For later.
I know, I'm just telling the viewers that I agree with that part, that the little kids should not be the tag team champion at martial arts. But we'll get to that in the main event.
Exactly.
So, Yukon Jack gets tired of hearing Lex flapping that mouth. So Yukon comes out and they have a match.
Well,
Okay. Well,
Yukon won.
first off, it was a good match. Yukon was owning Lex. Lex had brought a kendo stick out to the ring, gonna cheap shot Yukon in the throat with it, thinking, oh, I've got the upper hand now, I'm the big man. But Yukon's used to all this. He's been facing Free Show and Forsaken, even Doug Harrison in hardcore matches, everything else. A little kendo stick to the neck is not going to keep Yukon Jack down. Learn, study before you come to SWF next time, you stupid little midget. Yeah, I called you a stupid little midget. What you going to do? You got to get on my level first.
A good point. So, since he couldn't win by cheating with the kendo stick, beautiful Bobby Lowe came out and interfered.
Like always.
And Yukon won the match.
Lex the match.
Exactly.
And Yukon won by disqualification. So, after that, Freak Show came out.
Exactly.
Freak Show came out at the time. And, when Freak Show was out there, Tim Ernesto, yes people, Tim Ernesto music hit. Tim Ernesto come running out. Freak Show, who's supposed to be big, bad man of SWF, ain't scared of nobody, takes off running out of the ring from Tim Ernesto.
Now if any of y'all know Tim Ernesto is just...
Not that big of a guy.
I mean, he's...
And I mean, it's Saul versus Ball Bat, and then you have a little...
baby doll on the end with nails on it, on the ball bat.
A guy that's not too big, and Freak Show that's big, and then Freak Show ran.
Like, seriously.
So, I mean, yeah, Freak Show's chicken. I don't know why everybody's scared. I mean, unless you turn your back to him.
That's what happens.
Then he's not going to touch you. As long as you're face to face with Freak Show, he's not going to do anything. He's going to sit there and just, like he does me every week. I was ready for him. I was ready to jump that wannabe monster.
So
that's how that match went. So next we had, you want to announce it?
The open challenge match.
Karate Kid.
Phil Macchio.
And then, who's gonna take his challenge? Who? You wanna ask who? No, not Mr. Who. It was Super D. Here I come to save the day. Well, he did not save the day. Phil Macchio did like 2 kicks on him. Super D falls. He gets the 1, 2, 3. That's all it was to that match.
Had to be carried out by security guards.
Now, my opinion on this whole Phil Macchio thing is, why is he being booked? Seriously.
He doesn't...
Seriously, people. He has not won a match. Tonight, yeah, he beat Super D. That was not a match.
That was
He beat
10
Ace
seconds.
like last week or something. That was not a match. When you have,
Exactly.
like, you put him in there against real wrestlers who knows what they're doing, he loses. And he does not put on a good match. I'm sorry, Phil. Back when I seen you at this other show, you was a good wrestler. I don't know what happened to you. You need to step up your game. You need to show us that you still got it.
Exactly.
You're not funny. You're not entertaining. You're not putting on a good show. You're just taking up space, being lame, and
in our opinion, if you want to put on a good match, who you need to be going against is
Ninja Ryu.
I mean,
Make it happen.
seriously.
Because if anybody knows Ninja Ryu, he's actually got real ninja skills.
He does.
Bill Macchio say, oh, I'm a black belt, because he can do woo and a little spin kick. I can do that. I'm not a black belt, and I'm fat. If a fat kid with no ninja karate skills can do it, then, oh yeah, I could go out and buy me a little black belt and tie it around me.
I think you should do that.
Yeah, maybe I should do that next week. Come with a... No, I think I should do it at Blood, Guts, and Glory. Maybe I'll come as Phil Macchio. Look like something from Street Fighters.
Right?
At least Street Fighters would whip your butt. So, I mean, that's all there is to say about Phil, and I Super D, I'm not going to say nothing about him.
So, the fourth match was
Beautiful Bobby Lowe to take on Tim Ernesto.
Exactly.
Because of what happened in Yukon and Lex's match.
Exactly. We all wanted to see blood tonight. Who doesn't?
We're blood hungry. That's why we can't wait for 2 weeks for Blood, Guts, and Glory.
Be
August
there.
17th.
Make sure.
Be there
Mark the
or be
calendars.
square.
So, because we wanted to see blood in that, it was decided that Bobby Lowe would take on Tim Ernesto.
Yes.
And Bobby won.
Of course.
Yeah.
And the way he did so was, I mean, it was a good back and forth match.
It was one of the better matches.
Tim was holding his own against Bobby.
Exactly.
Bobby's big man. But at least Bobby didn't run from Tim like Freak Show. Bobby stood in there. Learn something from him, Freak Show. He ain't got to go around stabbing people and everything else. He gets in there, he uses his wrestling skills to beat people's butt.
Exactly.
So, he, what was it he did to him? He, like, hit him or something?
Yeah, he hit him, and...
Can't really remember, but he had him in the corner, and he pulled what I call a JP. He rolled him up, put his feet up on the top rope to get the 3 count on Tim Ernesto. But hey, if the referee don't see it, remember this, people, the referee don't see it, it didn't happen. Okay.
Remember that for later on in the show. Just saying.
Okay, so next match, it was Freak Show. But apparently, his opponent didn't show up.
Eric Robertson didn't show up.
Eric Robertson didn't show up. I don't know what happened to Eric Robertson the week before, Mikey Dunn, this week y'all didn't show up. Freak Show's not to be scared of. Get in there and show him.
You know,
Show him how real wrestlers get it done.
Exactly.
So, first off, I wanted Freak Show. Everybody was wanting me to have Freak Show.
Freak Show
was going to come over
exactly.
to me. But then, Cadillac music had to hit. So, Cadillac music hit. So, Cadillac's come out. But, while Freak Show's got his back turned, Yukon comes out, gets in the ring, and hits Freak Show.
Exactly.
Because as you all know, this feud has been building up for months. Not weeks, months. Which, at Blood, Guts, and Glory, is going to be Yukon Jack versus Freak Show in a barbed wire rope match.
And they mentioned something about Forsaken being included on that. We'll get you information on that of what exactly. There was just so much.
There was like so much chaos.
Exactly.
Not the wrestler chaos. There was just so much. I can't say carnage either.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on.
Exactly.
There's a lot building up for Blood, Guts, and Glory. Which we will keep you updated on all of that.
Exactly.
But, anyway.
After Yukon came out.
Yukon come out.
Hit.
Yeah, he gets
Freak Show.
Then Forsaken comes out.
Now.
And then you have these 2 big guys. So, of course, you know, they've got Yukon down. They've got Cadillac down. So, Super D comes out.
Exactly.
You all know Super D. He's kind of more of a comedian one.
Yeah.
So, he takes his cape off. And when Forsaken and Freak Show turns around, puts it over their head.
What is that gonna do?
They grab him up for the choke slam.
Boom.
Slam him. He's out. So you have the two, and this is their words, the two biggest, most dangerous monsters like ever. They're thinking they're like the brothers of destruction, like Kane and Undertaker, but they only wish they could be.
Exactly.
So you have, you people know them. You know what they're capable of.
Exactly.
But what happened next? Who music hit?
Grease Lightning. The
Grease
Talahoma
Bad man. And then what did these two big monsters do? They ran with their tails between their legs like the chickens they are.
You had Cadillac down, you had Yukon down, you had Super D down.
There was no one standing but these two monsters.
Against
I think they're chickens.
Against one guy with the baseball bat.
When Pre-Show has a ball bat too, so he can't say that. So if they're supposed to be so bad, why are they running away with one man with a ball bat?
One.
And we're supposed to believe that y'all are monsters, y'all are unstoppable, all this, and y'all gonna run. I think next week, because next week, yes, next week, people, it is a tag team match. It's gonna be Grease Lightning and Yukon Jack to take on these two so-called monsters, aka chickens, Forsaken and Freak Show.
Well,
Forsaken and Freak Show. So, you do not want to miss next week either.
exactly.
It's going to be an all-out brawl.
These next few weeks,
Man,
all
if
leads
y'all
up to
people
Blood
have
Wrestling
been
Glory, y'all love
coming,
it.
y'all know that Grease Lightning and Freak Show already had a few going on that is unfinished. Yukon, Freak Show's been going on for months, and Yukon and Forsaken also. So, I mean, it's just, that match right there tells you, hey, you better buy a ticket, be there next week.
Exactly.
You're not going to want to miss it, especially you, Daniel. That's the tag team you've been wanting to see, Freak Show, Forsaken. You better be there.
Exactly.
I'm calling you out, son.
Now, this last match.
First off, this last match is brought to you by Monster. Unleash your inner beast. I love you, baby. Without you, I couldn't be me. Without you, I'd be Rachel, the lame-o.
I'm lame.
She's lame.
Oh,
smokes.
look at the smoke.
Buy yourself a monster. Get jacked up
Then,
before you come to the
Exactly.
show. Don't
Then-
bring the monsters to the show. They're not allowed.
Exactly.
They're bad, okay? Drink them before the show. Act like me.
Exactly.
Which y'all apparently like to watch because I'm chaotic.
Exactly. So, this last match.
First off, to start off the last match,
Yes.
a few of us say it was a title match. Others say it wasn't a title match. Now, that's up for you viewers to decide if y'all think it was a title match or not. Whether it was said or not, I think it should have been a title match since martial law has got screwed every single time.
No.
That's my opinion. All of this is our opinion. And that's
Nothing
my
more
opinion.
than opinions.
And that's my opinion.
Okay. Now,
So,
this
it was martial law versus Next Generation.
she dropped JP.
I never dropped my,
She never drops her Oreo.
yeah. Don't eat Oreos off the floor. Okay. This was a,
Just leave it.
get on my bed. Are you laughing at me, brother? Huh?
Yeah, brother.
Who you think you are? I'm the Chaos Match Car. You don't disrespect me, you little snot-nosed punk.
Well, apparently I must be DJ Art then.
Yeah, hey, that's you, DJ. So even your fan thinks that you shouldn't be disrespecting your elderlies. Because I know for a fact that your dad taught you better than that. I know that. Yukon, you need to just whip that boy's butt some more. So, it was a street fight.
No disqualification.
No disqualification, falls count anywhere. Telehoma street fight. Whatever you want to call it, you call it no disqualification, falls count anywhere street fight. It's all the same thing to me.
They were inside the building,
There's
outside
outside,
the building.
heads knocking against the building. It was great. If you
Surfboards
people missed it,
involved,
y'all missed a
trash
great match.
cans, everything. Foam on ladders, chairs.
DJ got thrown on the surfboard. It was like, Chaos was like, surfing USSR. Pickle, he got thrown into the trash can outside, man. It was great. It was martial law. Martial law.
And then you had fans like me going,
well, you're not telling them about
Generation.
what Next Generation was doing.
well,
I'll tell you one thing Next Generation tried. DJ and Pickle thought, oh, we smart. We're going to put a ladder in the middle of the ring. DJ climbed the little ladder. He goes for a flying elbow. And Chaos moves out of the way. And DJ crashed and burned. It was amazing.
So, let's get to the results before we go into our...
Are you going to tell them anything? The Next Generation? What, Next Generation just stood there doing nothing? She don't even remember what y'all did.
Well,
I was all up in that match. I love martial
I was all
law.
up in the match, but, I mean, for the most part, when they were outside, DJ, I didn't see Pickle too much, because they were on the other side of the park.
JP was owning Pickle.
They were over on the
Pickle,
other
I'm
side.
sorry, dude. No, I'm not. Not DJ. JP owns you, man.
And Chaos
It's
and...
okay. I mean, JP's the man, so I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Chaos and DJ. I mean, DJ was throwing him in the side of the building.
Yeah, we should have let them know how this started anyway.
Yeah.
Chaos came out, and Elmo wanted to know, said the fans wanted to know, if you people watched our video last week, y'all already seen what Chaos had to say, but I guess some people maybe don't have internet, didn't take the time to watch it. They wanted to know what side's martial law on, since, as you all know, JP's a bad guy. He's always saying stuff to the fans. Even though the fans deserve it because they call him an Oreo, they being racist, but yet they can say stuff to him, but yet they can't take him saying it to them.
Exactly.
Don't throw the stuff out if you can't catch it yourself. That's what I say. So, he's out there trying to do his little interview. And first off, they're going to ask him, well, what side of the fence you on? They're martial law. They're sitting on top of the fence. Because they should be the tag team champions. They're sitting at the top of the fence. You have JP, the SWF heavyweight champion. You got Chaos, the next best thing there. And they're at the top of the fence. There ain't no left side, right side, wrong side.
Good, bad.
Good, bad, evil.
Ugly.
Who cares? It ain't nothing ugly about martial law. So they're at the top of the fence. They're sitting right there like, here's the fence, people. They're sitting like this. They're straddling the fence. So that's your answer.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, JP's JP. JP's going to always be JP, but at least JP's not being bad.
So
you fans are still being rude calling him an Oreo. You fans need to learn some respect, too. I'm going to just smack every one of you fans.
So during the interview,
DJ, of course, who can't never keep his nose out of stuff, want to be disrespectful, does what?
comes out, interrupts, and starts babbling on about stuff. And brings up something that
personal between his mother and Chaos's wife. We're not going to get into that. That's drama. This show's not about drama.
But it shouldn't have been done. That's all we got to say about it. Shouldn't have
You know,
been done.
first DJ last week. Whether you people watch DJ The Next Generation, come on. If that was your kid, you cannot say you would want your kid up there bringing up another man's wife into the match. Chaos' wife has nothing to do with the match. Stuff that happened outside the ring has nothing to do with the match. DJ, keep it professional. Ain't that what you're supposed to be? A professional wrestler? Oh, I forgot you're a wannabe professional, but that's besides the point.
You can't be letting the belts get to you like they are. I mean, you're getting a fat head.
By the way, DJ, your ego's gotten so huge and humongous, it killed Bunny Foo Foo.
Like, straight up,
Bunny Foo Foo's dead now.
Like, okay. I mean, okay, yeah, I still like you for your looks, but you're arrogant.
This show's not about looks.
Like,
it's about
I know.
talent, skills. You like it for his talents and skills, not his ego.
And your ego is trumping your talents and skills and making me close my eyes to...
That's what you do at the finisher. You always close your eyes.
No, I don't. To your talent. You cannot let your ego get ahead of you.
This is a wake-up call,
like,
DJ.
Straight up, for the past 4 weeks.
That's it, you been going.
4 weeks. This is the 5th week I've gone. 4 weeks. We have talked about nothing but you, your happy trail, me, and all
No, I talk about the man JPK Jones.
You brought
and martial law, baby.
You brought it up.
Martial law, baby.
And
Wrap it up. We gotta tell them what happened
Ever
in
since
the
you won the
match.
title, it's just...
Okay,
it's not
DJ, you
good.
got an ego problem. That's what she's saying.
Exactly.
Change your ego, change your attitude. Just because you're tag team champion, you're an art, don't mean you gotta get a big head.
That head.
Okay, to finish the match now, so she wants to blabber on like DJ Art. I'm Rachel Teeter. I can do what I want. Hey, why are you doing that? Why are you sitting there with little nerd glasses on?
I don't know, because I'm Rachel Teeter.
See, we can do it too, bro. You're not my bro. Joey's my bro. Just saying.
So, the match
yeah.
was amazing.
And, once again, we're going to have some failure to communicate, controversy, bullcrap, whatever you fans want to call it.
Yeah.
Okay. DJ had JP in submission. Chaos
And the crossface.
had Pickle in submission.
Exactly. And then ankle lock. I think that was.
As we were saying, as I was saying, I've got to call it straight. Yes, JP was tapping. But the referee was watching Chaos and Pickle.
They
And
were both
y'all
tapping
want to
at the
say,
same
you know,
time.
about JP was tapping. You know, every single other time when DJ was tapping by JP and stuff, people wants to look the other way. So I'm not going to be like you hypocrite people. I'm going to say, yes, JP was tapping. But the referee said that, seen Pickle tapping.
Exactly.
So, martial law won the
What?
match. Whether you fans like it, whether Next Generation like it,
They won
y'all
the
can
match.
suck
I
it
mean,
up.
straight up.
Martial law won. Therefore, since they try to say it's not a title match, me and Martial Law, we thought it was a title match. But since apparently it wasn't, I think at Blood, Guts, and Glory, it should be some special match. Not a regular. We don't want to see regular. We've already seen you do regular. A big special match.
Exactly.
Martial Law versus Next Generation.
And a title.
Tag team titles on the line. Do you see this? This means put them on the line.
Like,
Say it's on the line. You know, announce titles on the line. No more bullcrap. No more of these refs
nothing.
being paid off, kissing backsides, you know, whatever they're doing. I think we need a whole nother referee because I don't trust Stone or Nick. No offense to you guys. I think we need another ref that knows, that can call it down the middle.
That hasn't been here through all this feuding, is new and has an open mind to everything.
So, at the end of the match, Martial Law starts setting Next Generation in line, since they want to be disrespectful. Chaos and them thought they won the belt, they won the match, but then DJ and them just goes and yanks it. You did not do that. He kept trying to yank the mic from Chaos. You don't do that, DJ. Have respect for them that came before you. Have respect. Chaos had nothing but respect for you, and then you had to go and act like the snot-nosed little punk you are and keep wanting to disrespect him. Well, DJ then, while JP's up in his face, he starts like almost ready to cry.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he was actually ready to cry because JP was telling him the truth and setting straight. So DJ, since I'm the JP, when JP likes to remix songs just like Chaos, I've got a song for you. Just a little tiny taste, but look in my eyes. You see these tears. I'm the crybaby of the century. Cause I'm DJ Art.
DJ, if you haven't realized, this is straight up trying to give you a wake-up call.
You do.
Like, straight up. I don't know whether we're going to have to
And
smack
y'all
some
should
sense
be
into you or
role
what.
models to these fans. So therefore, y'all should not be lying and crying. And I mean, y'all keep like winning unfairly. When you win unfairly in these other matches, y'all, you know, DJ, I don't hear Pickle. You apparently think you're a man. Man up. Say, yes, we lost. You know, hand the titles to them. Shake their hand. But no, y'all can't be honest. You know, y'all listen to what these fans are saying and everything else. Y'all know in y'all's heart, Martial Law beat y'all. You know it. You know it, DJ. You sit there and cry all you want, have your little hissy fits, just like Petey St. Croix does. It's not going to get you nowhere. Be more like your daddy. Don't cry. Take action. This is professional wrestling. No crybabies allowed. You know, PD, DJ, both of y'all should learn that. So,
I think we should get off our soapbox with this match. And
so that's all for that match. Like we said, next week it is Yukon Jack and Grease Lightning to take on Forsaken and Freak Show in a tag team match.
Exactly.
You want to be there for that. See what's going to happen with the whole martial law, next generation, building up for August the 17th, Blood, Guts, and Glory. You're not going to want to miss this next week. You're not going to, want to miss Blood, Guts, and Glory for sure. You're going to want to tell everybody for that.
Exactly.
A barbed wire rope match between Yukon and Freak Show, and Forsaken may play a part in the match. We'll have to get back to you on that. So, that's all for the results and stuff for this week. So now it's time for the Wrestler of the Week. As we said last week, we'll make it clear again.
This is not based off looks. It is who put on
Why
the
do you keep talking about looks? It's not based on our favorites. It's based on who, not looks. The show's not about looks. So quit saying looks. It's not based on our favorites.
Exactly.
It's based off who put the best match on of the night.
Exactly.
And she may not like him. I love him.
But it was
she
a
agrees.
unanimous decision.
She agrees. The Wrestler of the Week for SWF Aftershock is the international superstar, the king of pop, the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Can we just get
the
the
man? Yes, we're talking about you, JPK Jones. So. You put on the best.
Now, our fan of the week.
This is a good one. You got, whether you love her, whether you hate her, she's loud, she's proud, she's all about the martial law.
Yeah, you didn't add the baby part.
Martial law, baby.
That's better, I like that. Her name is
Vicky Driver.
And I'll praise you in this storm, and I will lift my hands, for you are who you are.
She was up in that match, yelling, screaming, yelling at me for cheering Next Generation practically, giving me looks, and I'm just like,
Love you, Vicky.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
you can't watch this unless, certain somebody shows it to you. Hopefully you will. That way you get to watch it.
exactly.
Even though the video is kind of going long, but hey, it's worth it. You fans, you need to start giving us more feedback instead of having us come to you. But out of the people who did give us feedback, wanted her to be louder, hopefully she's louder.
I hope I
Y'all
am.
wanted more excitement. You wanted our opinions. As we said, as I said before, this show is a fan-produced show. We're only fans. We do not work for SWF. These opinions are the opinions of us, only us, and not those of SWF. So don't get it twisted, fools. It's our opinions, because we're not sheeps.
But the one opinion that I think we all agree on is to always come at the SWF.
Every Friday night, 106 Southside Drive, Tullahoma, Tennessee.
Bell time 7:30.
Doors
Just
open 6 p.m.
And
Only
admission price.
$7. And I mean, listen to all this great action. You're not going to want to miss that.
And then you
For
have
$7, what are you going to get with $7? I mean, the way prices and stuff are, you can't even get hardly much with $7.
You'll get into the movies with a small popcorn.
Who would want to go see a movie when you can see some real live action, man? I mean, things are heating up. Blood, Guts, and Glory right around the corner. You do not want
to miss it.
You want to start being there every week. Get your family there, your friends there, everybody.
Exactly.
It is a great family show. People, the crowd is like awesome. They're loud, they're proud. Believe me, a lot of them screams at me for martial law. They loud, they're voicing their opinion. They're not quiet.
No.
So, be there. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Give us feedback. Let us know what you think. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have YouTube.
Exactly.
Give us some thumbs up on it. Leave comments in the box below. And
That's it
You know.
for today's show.
Yeah, you know, if you want to see anything else beside, I think we did a good show. We was in details. So, hopefully you all enjoyed this week more. Last week we got 60-something views and 6 likes just off of YouTube, not counting the people who liked it off of Facebook who don't have YouTube. We had one viewer say it was awful, but I think that was a personal opinion, not the actual, his opinion of the show.
Exactly. But we're not going to go
But,
there.
you know, it's feedback. You know, I'm not going to hold it against him.
Nope.
I don't
No.
like the dude. I'm not going to hold it against him. That's what we want. We want feedback. We need
Exactly.
good, the bad. You
And
know?
the ugly. Truth.
So, I guess that's all for this week.
Thank you for watching.
And don't forget, people, it's all about martial law, baby.
I'm on the fence right now. I'm undecided.
You're under the fence.
I said I'm on the fence right now. I'm on the
You can't be on the fence. Because martial law is at the top of the fence. Okay, martial law is at the top of the fence. Next generation is over here.
I'm in
She's
the
in the
middle.
little lame-o section over here by herself.
'Cause I'm undecided right now.
She still likes you, Pickle.
Yeah. Because you're not...
Well, you said you like
Yeah.
DJ for his skills and stuff, so.
Yeah.
You
but-
still for next generation. She's just not Happy Trail no more.
Exactly.
Like I said, Bunny Foo Foo's dead. You lost your little Bunny Foo Foo. You might as well shave your little Happy Trail now and get it over with. Because even though she said you had the best one, you didn't. AJ Styles, dude, that's a whole nother story. That's not what this show's about. So,
See you later.
we're out, people. We out.